Here we are together again on the radio, and this from the wishful thinking department at the Chicago Sun-Times. This story is called, "Is Smart the New Sexy?" At first, it seemed to be good news. The new trophy wife announced the February cover of Psychology Today. It seems that men are no longer looking for... Now, again, this is the Chicago Sun-Times. This is written by a person with a vagina. It seems that men are no longer looking for looks, pedigree, youth, and a passable chicken pot pie from women. Now, more and more alpha males are looking for something else from the A-list. Accomplishment, asserted the magazine. Statistics? Oh, they had statistics. And then, where do they get these statistics? Match.com. And can I tell you something about Match.com? It's like any other website where they take a poll. Anybody can get on there and click any button as many times as they want. A Match.com poll is about as accurate as the voting for the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. You gotta be kidding me. Statistics. Do not call a poll on any website a statistic. It proves absolutely nothing. Says here, and by the way, the people who use online dating services, notice they do not give you the potential bias inherent in such a survey, besides the fact that anybody can click any button as many times as they want. What kind of fugly losers are on Match.com? I think that disclaimer should go in, replete with the word fugly. A Match.com poll found that 48% of men were dating partners with the same income. 20% of men were dating women who earn more. You know what I always say about women who earn more than the men they're with? Fugly. They noted that double-income families have been in the majority since 1998, and that a sociologist had found that the characteristic most desirable to black and white men aged 19 to 35 was a woman's ability to hold a steady job. Well, I'll tell you what, seeing what women look like on Match.com, they better at least be able to pull their considerable weight. It mattered, it says here, more than age, previous marriages, maternal status, religion, or race. Just last week, the Sun-Times' Lucio Guerrero reported that a new survey had found that men in Chicago are attracted to, quote, ambitious women and don't want to rescue any damsels in distress. The study also found that Chicago men prefer large breasts, but let's classify it as a breakthrough anyway. So, is it true, is success the new sexy? And does that mean that we now not only have to do it all, but also be the best at it? Be taught, freshly waxed, a clever conversationalist, and a brilliant overachiever? Bring home the Atkins-approved bacon, fry it up in a pan, and out-earn our man? Men really do want more than just an arm charm, confirms Barbie Adler, no less an authority than a woman named Barbie. Barbie Adler, president of the Selective Search dating service. Again, let's review. Who uses dating services and computer dating and online websites for dating? Losers. There aren't any 10s in a dating service or on a website. They just aren't there. Barbie goes on to say they have respect for someone who brings something to the table besides a set of good legs, looks can fade, and what are you left with? Most of the women online bring much more to the table. Cheesecake, Haagen-Dazs, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Oh, there are women bringing a lot to the table these days. I'll tell you what, We did that show recently about obesity and how women are getting fatter. Yeah, women bring a lot to the table. That's an unfortunate choice of words there, Barbie. J.C. Clark, for one, is looking for a woman who is, quote, at the same level, if not more, whatever that means. The 28-year-old ad director describes his past girlfriends as, quote, incredibly intelligent, totally career-oriented, and very articulate. Hey, J.C. Where are they now? They're all gone, and you're 28 and still working at the ad agency. And you're single, talking to the Chicago Sun-Times. But he worries that his friends haven't yet caught on to the new trophy wife. One of his roommates in Lakeview, guy's got roommates at 28. Loser. Recently started dating someone who is, quote, nothing but eye candy. JC says, I don't really have anything to say to her. Well, you know what? She can't say very much with her mouth full, and that's really the way. That's the way that goes, you know what I'm saying? Clark still sees curve appeal winning out over depth. A lot of guys are getting married now, he says, and some of them are marrying girls. I really want to say, dude, snap out of it. But it says here in the Chicago Sun-Times, the new smart, successful prototype seems to be making high-heeled strides. One bestseller is called Find a Husband After 35 Using What I Learned at Harvard Business School. And on The Apprentice, this article claims, men are drooling over the savagely driven women who are competing for a shot at the business big leagues. Yeah, by unbuttoning buttons and using sex to sell stuff like lemonade. Or when they managed some, what was that? Like it was like a TGI Fridays or some bar. It was Planet Hollywood. Times Square. I saw that. Was not impressed. Says here, of course, Donald Trump himself is dating the exotically beautiful Melania Knauss, who does not appear to have a master's degree. No, she serves the master. That's right. Online dating services are getting more specific, sorting out candidates by educational background. GoodGenes.com calls itself an institution of higher pairing. It will only take on clients from prestigious universities. Hey, we ought to log on to that website and get a look at some of the photos on there. GoodGenes.com. You have to have educational credentials. I can imagine how beautiful some of those women are. RightStuffDating.com is even pickier, restricting Midwest clients to alumni, students, and faculty of Northwestern, the University of Chicago, and the School of the Art Institute. Smart is sexy, insists Right Stuff's website and founder, Dawn Touchings, backs it up. It was true before they discovered it in Psychology Today, and it's true now, she says. Do men find success sexy? I think a lot of men do. Let's put it that way. You know who finds it sexy? Dope smokers, guys with no direction or focus in life, guys who can't pay their own rent, lazy losers who are just thrilled to have a chick who has to be at meetings all the time, has to be out of town all the time, so you can smoke pot, eat her food, bang other chicks while she's out of town on business. Successful men want a woman who's home when we get home. You get home, the lights are on, dinner is cooking. That's what successful men want. Successful men do not want to come home to a dark house and sit there for 4 or 5 hours waiting for a woman to come home. Who needs to be married to her? I'll send you an email. Why would I marry you and agree to hand over half of whatever I make? Please. Stupid. Yes, Dawn Touchings of RightStuff.com started her service in 1993 with 300 clients. Now it's expanded to 5,000. It's about quality of life, says Touchings. Imagine having someone to talk to that you're actually married to. Again, nowhere in here does she mention how any of these people look. Of course, that would be politically incorrect to ask how attractive these people are, and do you really think she'd give an honest answer if you asked her that question? Oh, they're all 9s and 10s and incredibly educated. Yeah, please. Women who are 9s and 10s do not have to be incredibly educated. That is Darwinism. It's natural selection. Survival of the fittest. Only the fittest women survive. The rest have to go to a university and pay their own bills. Survival of the fittest. That's the way to go, says Donna Urich, who's been in a peer marriage with husband Wes since 2000. She sells pharmaceuticals. He sells financial software. They live in Lincoln Park, and they're equals across the board. Are they equally homely? I'll bet. Probably so. Anytime the people are equals across the board, they are equally homely. Or she's homely, he's poor. Or she's fat, he's poor. You know how that works. He likes the fact that I'm self-sufficient, Urich, 33, says. He says he never has to worry about me. He can bring me into a room of total strangers and not have to worry about leaving me on my own. Well, that's true, because you're so homely. No man would come up and talk to you. I mean, what do you think he's saying there? He doesn't have to worry about bringing you a party. You know who you have to worry about leaving on her own? The 9s and 10s. That's who you have to worry about, because all the other guys want her as much as you do. Any woman you don't have to worry about taking to a party is not worth having. And, of course, it works both ways, too. The story goes on to say, Urich was attracted to the fact that her husband was well-educated. And he's really cute, she confides. You know, when a woman says you're cute, you know what that means. Well, there's two different definitions for cute when a woman says cute. First of all, when a woman is shopping and she refers to something as cute, today's cute is tomorrow's trash. Anything a woman sees in a window says, oh, isn't that cute? She will want you to buy it, and then it will be put on a shelf where it will gather dust and ultimately end up at Goodwill or the garbage can. And when a woman says a guy is cute, what she's saying is he's not hot. He's like a teddy bear. He's like my brother. He's so cute. You know, when men are hot, women never call them cute. That's a red flag right there. Selective Search uses an executive recruitment model for matchmaking. Only the men pay thousands of dollars to be paired with the cream of the female crop. I represent a well-known celebrity on the big screen, and he doesn't want a trophy wife, says Adler. That's why he came to me. She also has 3 Chicago CEOs for clients who requested the same thing. A woman with her own income. Well, they want that so they don't have to pay alimony down the line. They want that so they can get a prenup signed. You know, that's why they want a woman with her own income, for Christ's sake. It's not because they admire successful women. They don't want to pay when she's going out the door. They are sick of being used for money, says Adler. They want someone who loves them for them. A lot of her clients have already married and divorced. A trophy wife and found that they missed intellectual stimulation. Pal, go to a goddamn cocktail party, okay? You want to talk about politics? Join the debate team. Don't marry somebody like that. I made that mistake already. Others changed their priorities when the economy changed. A lot of the guys said that when their positions got cut, or when money suddenly wasn't growing on trees, they expected their partner to help out, says Adler. They realized, oh my gosh, they can't do anything. If you're an accomplished professional man, the traditional trophy wife who doesn't get all the stressors that the man is going through. But someone who has their own life, their own mind, gets that world. So now men are looking for the total package. I don't believe this for 1 minute. Kate Wax, she has a website, drkate.com. For one, disputes the Psychology Today article, noting that it's not considered a scientific journal. Good point. The new trophy wife? It's not true, says Wax, founder and director of Chicago's The Relationship Center, and author of Relationships for Dummies. As opposed to Relationships with Dummies. I like the Relationships with Dummies calendar, by the way. That'd be hot. I guess you could say, she says, that over time, since the 60s sexual revolution, there's been a gradual improvement in every generation toward viewing women more like people, less like sexual objects. But the article ignored questions about age, occupation, ethnicity, and, see, she mentions it, physical attraction. The only thing I think that's changed is people are more aware of money because people are losing their jobs. What's more important, the looks are for almost all guys. They really just are blinded by it. The still single Clark, hardly surprised, emphasizes that he doesn't necessarily define success by a woman's career. It might be doing what one loves or believes in, he says. He's looking for someone who wants to make a positive influence in the world. Give me a break. Is he completely oblivious to someone who's stacked? Well, he says different kinds of bodies will cause my head to turn different ways. I'm not going to lie to you. That's part of the rules of attraction, but that's not the rule of attraction anymore. Does anybody believe that smart is the new sexy?
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866.
Hey, Sassy, you're really cooking tonight.
I'm cooking with gas, baby.
Right on.
It's the Tom Leykis Show.
Leykis on Hot Talk 1080 KOTK.
The Tom Leykis Show. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Thank you for tuning in. It's Devin. Is it Devin or Devon?
What's going on, Tom?
Not much. Are you Devin or Devon?
It's Devin.
Devin, okay.
Yeah, I actually do sort of believe this in a kind of sort of way.
You believe this? You believe that men are looking for more intelligent women?
In a kind of sort of way, let me explain. And
not as concerned about appearances.
Yeah. The reason is Jessica Simpson. For instance, she married Nick, whatever his name is, and, of course, he married her because she's fine. But now, as we see on TV, she's a blooming idiot, and I'm pretty much sure that he wished that he just kept her around.
Yeah, but you know what you don't see on Nick and Jessica?
What's that?
You don't see Jessica riding Nick like a pony.
True.
Yeah, see, all you see is when they sit there trying to figure out what a can of tuna is. But you don't see the really good stuff, the real reason he married her. Wouldn't you like to have your face between those knockers? Oh, my God.
The Tom Leykis Show.
Tom.
This is the Tom Leykis Show.
From Los Angeles at 1-800-5800-TOM. That's our telephone number. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for being part of our program. Lisa on the Tom Leykis Show.
Hey, Tom. This is Lisa.
I know. I just said that.
I know. I wanted to tell you that I think that your thinking is totally archaic on this point. I mean, I am beautiful. I'm 37 years old. And my husband definitely married me for one of the reasons, not just because I was beautiful, but because I was also intelligent and...
Well, he has to say that to you.
I knew you were going to say that.
But he has no choice. What if he said, oh, you got a great set of knockers. That's why I married you. Yeah, now, no man can get away with saying that.
You know what? I know he loves my knockers. I know he loves my body, but I've also seen the beautiful women he dated before me who sometimes were even more gorgeous than I was. And he didn't take them, and he's a wonderful guy. He's a L.A. County fireman, and he didn't pick them. He picked me. And one of the things was totally my independent nature and my total intelligence.
Well, again, that's to hear you tell it. I'd love to get him alone with a six-pack and find out the real reason, which that his face is buried between your knockers. That's the reason.
Well, I can't say he doesn't like being there, but...
I mean, Dean tells me you're a 36 triple D.
Well, you know what? That's because I had my baby, though. Because before that, they were just a double D.
Oh, just a double D. Yeah, right. And he gave you a complete IQ test before he married you.
You know, actually, he's intelligent, I'm intelligent, and he was not going to marry a dumb woman.
Look, if you have knockers like that, I'm telling you right now, IQ was a distant second, third, or fourth.
You think all the men I dated who made six-figure incomes were lying when they said that they loved my intelligence?
Dear, hello. Are you in denial?
Listen, I know they loved me and my body, my looks, all that stuff, but I think they also enjoyed my intelligence.
Well, no, you want to believe that. You know, every minute you spend talking is less time with my face between your knockers. And by the way, if my face between your knockers, I can't hear a word you're saying.
Well, as big as mine are, you're probably right. But I have to tell you, I just feel that you're.
You just have to believe this. You, whatever reason, like most women who think they're intelligent, you just continue to be in denial.
I hear you. I hear what you're saying, and I have to tell you, Captain, I believe
intelligent, homely women with flat chests. They are not married to desirable guys.
Well, I can't disagree with you on that, and I acknowledge that my body and my boobs and my face are all part of the package of what he was looking for.
Let me tell you, if you lost 10 IQ points tomorrow, he's not leaving.
Well, he's not going to leave because I'm now the mother of his child. But if we were just dating, I bet he would.
Oh, well, that doesn't stop. Are you kidding? You're in Los Angeles. People do it all the time.
He's not going to leave me now. I mean, we're married with a baby, and I'm still beautiful, so there you go.
Well, as long as you don't stop putting out.
I would never do that.
I mean, you can stop talking politics with him, but don't stop putting out.
Well, he likes when I talk politics to him, I swear. We talk
Really?
sports,
You talk politics, do you?
Yeah.
Really? Who's going to win the Democratic nomination for president?
I say Kerry, and we think it's going to be a Kerry Edwards ticket.
Really?
So I would go,
What do you know about John Edwards?
Oh, you know what? I know very little about him. That's what my husband. I was going for the Kerry Kennedy ticket. I said that's going to be the ticket. But since Edwards is from the South and can carry the South, supposedly, he's a good match for Kerry.
Okay. All right. Very good. Well, thank you, Miss Triple D, for calling in and telling us about the Democratic race for president. Very good. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Let's say hello here to Ed on the Tom Leykis Show.
Hey, what's going on, Tom?
I'm doing okay, Ed.
Yeah, that last chick, man, dude, Triple D's, woo.
Yeah. You want to go over and discuss politics with her?
Not really.
Not really is right.
I like to discuss something, but it ain't politics.
That's right.
Yeah, man, I mean, guys, man, they like what they see, man. They could care less what females thinking, what's going on in their minds, you know. Just bang me and leave me alone.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you smart, cool. You know what I'm saying? Go for yours. But if you look good, that's what's going to attract me personally. I don't know about most guys. You know.
Don't be interrupting Sports Center to talk to me about whether the governor is going to cut funding of grants at state universities. I don't want to hear about it from you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I can talk about that with anybody. I can talk about it with my moms if I wanted to. But
Exactly. You can go to a cocktail party. You can call one of those AM stations and talk about it.
Call KFI or something.
Right. Well, yeah, of course. Like all the elderly people do.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, dude, that's all I wanted to say, man. Could you take me out with an African chant?
Here you go, Ed.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM. Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-866. The Tom Leykis Show.
Tom Leykis Show at 1-800-5800-TOM. Terry on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Salutations, Tom. I want to agree with, I think it was Lisa. My husband did tell me exactly what attracted him to me, which was my bootylicious booty. Yeah. But once he spoke with me and got to know me better, it was all about the brain and the fact that I have a hot body, too. And when I meet people, you know, it doesn't matter about the
I'll tell you what, why don't you try this, Terry? Just go on the cheesecake diet for the next 2 months. Pack on about 30, 40 pounds. And let's see how much he loves your brain then.
Actually, I did gain 20 pounds a while back, and he loved it all the more. Trust me. He wanted it more.
He really? No, might as well pack on 40. What are you doing?
And I meet guys all the time, and they get attracted to me because that's always the first thing that attracts people to you. And then after they start talking, they're like, damn, you got everything. You're just a whole package.
Really?
You know, you got beauty, you got brains.
Well, most women who say they've got brains can't ever shut up about it. And it becomes very annoying. I've done that already. I've been with the brainy types. And eventually you find yourself debating everything. Not just debating politics, debating how words are pronounced, debating how words are spelled, debating the historical facts, debate.
I know.
You know what? I debate for a living.
Uh-huh.
The last thing I want to do is go home and pick up the show where I left off.
True. But
I don't want to do that.
But that's the difference between getting a well-rounded woman and a woman who's unidirectional.
I want a woman who's well-rounded in the couple area. That's what I want.
Okay, well, if you're well-rounded at the top and the bottom and then the brain area, you got it all.
Well, Terry, I don't know about that, but I thank you. 1-800-5800-TOM. That's our telephone number. Don on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Tom, how the hell are you?
Pretty damn good.
Man, sounds like it. Here's my thing, Tom. If a girl is smarter than me, what in the world do I want her around for?
Well, that's a very good question.
I mean, not that I'm stupid or anything. I'm a loan officer, and I make pretty good money. But when I get home from work, I don't want to talk to her. I just want her to, you know how it is.
I want her to be literate enough to read a cookbook.
That's it. Yeah, she's got to do that.
Right.
She's got to
know a little about style.
Yeah, a little bit.
But, be in good shape, look good.
Yeah, but see, that's not that important to me because beauty's just a light switch away.
Good line. I like it. Evan on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Tom.
Yeah.
Got to set you straight about the online dating thing. You don't know what you're talking about.
Sure I do. I have paged through many of these services, Match.com, JDate, JCupid, Adult Friend Finder, and I have seen what's on there. And what I see are retouched and old photographs of people when they were attractive 10 years ago, or people who are simply fat, where you get pictures from the neck up. There are not a lot of hot people, men or women, on there.
My friend, I got to tell you, I'm a listener, and I'm not going to say that everybody online is attractive, but to broadly paint everybody as unattractive and that people are...
Oh, I'm sure there are exceptions to the rule. Attractive people with very low self-esteem who get on there and that find out what kind of losers are online. But I'm telling you right now that these are people who lack social skills.
I got to tell you, I'm just, and I'm not allowed to talk about, the book that I just wrote about all this.
No, you're not. No.
I know, but I just want to let you know.
Buy a commercial.
I'm at my computer right now. I could forward you 20 gorgeous women right off of Match.com that are on my favorite list.
Well, you can go right ahead and do that. That's out of how many 100,000 people?
I don't search through 100,000.
Again, what I'm trying to tell you is, look, there's exceptions to every rule. Even a broken clock is right twice a day, isn't it? Even if it's blinking 12, it's right.
If there's
twice a day.
40 million people dating online, it's really just a cross-section of America.
Well, I don't agree. I think that people who are attractive or who have money don't need to be on Match.com.
It's not even a matter of need. It's just another way of extending your social circle. If you're working 17 hours a day, this is the best.
Believe me, women who are 9s and 10s do not need to figure out how to use a computer and log on and pay $99.95 a year or whatever it is to get emails from a bunch of losers and psychotics and stalkers. You know what? They meet desirable men in their everyday lives. They don't have to go out looking.
Beautiful women get hit on so often in real life that they very often get online, don't put up a picture, so they don't get bombarded by emails, and they get to choose who they go out with. The best-looking women I've ever gone out with have been people who wrote to me online, and they're gorgeous because they didn't put up a picture.
Well, I will let your opinion stand. I don't agree with it, but there it is. Julie on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Julie.
How are you?
Great.
All right. I just wanted to say I agree with you 100%.
Really?
Yeah. I know my husband would have never married me if I hadn't have just put out on the first date, give him the best time of his life, and kept my mouth shut. It wasn't until after a while that he found out, she makes money. Things like that.
Yeah.
That's just, I want you to know that I think that men really do just want that. I mean, my husband would rather me be there waiting for him when he gets home.
The only time men worry about whether you make money is if you've gotten really fat or if you've gotten, the turkey neck starts to set in or whatever.
Yeah, I think that if my boobs started sagging or something like that, he might, have a problem. But since I actually do make money and still keep him quite happy, I think that those are more important things, you know.
I think you're right. Jeff on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom, how you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Great. I got a perfect example for you. Nick Lachey and Jessica Simpson.
Uh-huh.
He is not with her for her brains, that's for sure.
No.
I mean, the money that she's got is just an extra.
That's
when he saw her, he thought, well, hey, I might have a chance here. I mean, she made him wait. But
in fact, before this show, where was her career going?
Nowhere.
Right.
He made it happen for her. Now she's got it a little bit going, but hey, he's not there for the brains. It's obvious.
Yeah, and we don't watch that show for her brains either.
No, we know what brains we're watching for when we watch that show.
I tell you what.
1-800-5800-TOM.
I wouldn't go for a guy just because he had money, because, he might be a jerk.
You would if you were a 9 or a 10.
Why? Because the more beautiful you are, the stupider you are?
Bingo.
The Tom Leykis Show.
Tom Leykis.
The Tom Leykis Show at 1-800-5800-TOM. That is the telephone number. Nicholas on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom, how you doing?
Okay, Nicholas.
All right, I kind of disagree with you about what you're talking about. Because initially, the looks is what's going to bring you in there, but there has to be something there to kind of stimulate you other than the pure sexuality.
Well, maybe just if somebody loves you a lot would be enough to keep you. For example, I'm sure you've had a pet at one time or another. I have a dog.
Mm-hmm.
He weighs 5 pounds. His name is King. And he is very lovable, never says a word, does what I tell him to do, sleeps next to me, and is warm at night.
Mm-hmm.
Because he can't talk politics with me, the fact that he loves me so much is the reason why I would never, ever think of kicking him out.
I agree with you on that one, but
so somebody who loves you a lot, that can, if I want to talk politics, I got people to talk to. I mostly date women from other countries. They don't even know about politics here.
Yeah, I was talking to a girl from another country, and she's like completely oblivious to most of the things I was trying to tell her.
Right.
So it was
but I'll bet she was hot.
Yes, she was. Yes, she was.
And if she loved you, then what? You gonna dump her for that? You know what? I want to date somebody who's on Nightline, or somebody from Meet the Press.
My whole ideal situation would be to have somebody who I can keep up a conversation with. Cause I like challenges.
Yeah, but people you can give up a conversation with are rarely 9s and 10s.
Exactly, and that's the main problem I'm having.
You're not going to find anybody like that.
Exactly, because I like my thoughts and ideas challenged, and I like...
No, but you know what? You say that, but have you ever married anybody like that or been around that 24 hours a day? Take it from me, okay? I've gone that route. And pretty soon, 24 hours a day, you're debating everything.
I kind of like that, though.
Oh, you do? So if you taking a particular route to get someplace and the other person thinks they're smarter than you are,
well,
they start telling you, they start second-guessing everything you do. They second-guess which pots and pans you are using to fry bacon in, or they start second-guessing how fast you're driving, or they start second-guessing whether you should stand or sit to pee. I mean, pretty much everything is a debate. You don't understand. You clearly haven't had this experience. I have.
Well, I haven't had very many people I can actually talk to intelligently.
I'm trying to tell you, this is what it turns into.
Mm-hmm.
You really want that 24 hours a day? You think you do. Once you get it, you'll remember what I told you. Be careful what you wish for, pal.
Well, you're right most of the time. So as I grow older, I might find out you're even right about this.
I went the Mensa route. I'm telling you.
But I like having some type of stimulation.
I do too. Mostly in my crotch.
Yeah, I love that too. But
I like stimulation as much as the next guy. Sit on this.
And I was dating this one girl, and I I got tired of everything she was saying because she was boring the hell out of me.
Well, yeah, there's one way to shut a chick up. Pull her panties off and go for the gold.
Yeah, that's all it was.
That's terrible.
I'm not.
God, I hate that. That's awful.
I'm not entirely complaining.
Oh, meow. Yeah, that's all I can say to you, sir. Meow. Our email address is my name. It's Tom at blowmeuptom.com.
The Tom Leykis Show.